An intoximeter measures. Which of these is not? Which of these is not a fiction? Which of these is not a? In which of these languages does u? Which dog is the tallest? Which of these colors does not? Which of these designers was not? Which of these dog breeds is? Which of these is the name of? Ricci di Mare is the Italian name for which of these films does not feed? Which of these is another word for? Which of these is a vegetable? Which of these films was released via? Which of these is an event in the book? Which of these is a fit? Which of these is an ingredient? Which was the second city to hold the Summer Olympics? Which of these people won? Which of these words means strong and? Which of these clothing? A font is a unit of. Which of these Madonna hits was released in the Second South Commit? Which of these films is not? Nelson lost his right arm after an attack. Which of these is not a fresh water? To make decaf coffee. What color can come before? Which of these films won the Oscar for? What job is a woman? Which symbol is used to indicate an attachment to an email? In what language is Mount Everest known as Chomolungma? What was Johnny Wilkinson's playing position for England? What word best describes a pigeon-hearted person? What was the title of Ed Sheeran's first album? In Australia, what is known as a witch's hat? Which actor plays Big Daddy in the film Kick-Ass? Chinstrap and macaroni are species of which bird? How many small squares make up a Sudoku grid? Around what part of the body would a waspy be worn? Which biblical character was known as the weeping prophet? Which biblical character was? What was Sting's profession before he became a pop star? What sort of item of clothing is a derby? What is the oldest fixture in international football? Used to make perfumes, orris root comes from what flower? Used to make perfumes, orris root comes from what flower? In China, what mode of transport is a junk? Which landmark overlooks Cape Town? Who was beheaded on the same day as her husband in 1550? Which jazz singer was born Eleonora Fagan in 19? What organ of the body is affected by alveolitis? What organ of the body is? What foodstuff can be obtained from either beet or cane? Which flat jockey was born in Milan in December 9? Madeline Wickham is the real name of which author? What body of water is Ladoga in Russia? Shades is a nickname for what type of glasses? New Zealand's kiwi is similar in size to what other bird? Whose piano sonata number 8 feet is called the Pathetic? Baptix is an